Let's move on. Onwards and upwards. Let's trust in what you have done, as there is nothing else. Maybe you should compare cultural paths. Yours to others.
But my views are just embedded with the nations. These are society's thoughts.
Questioning one's character is as much a social construct as an individual one. How are you feeling now?
Empty. A floating being entering a stage of pointlessness, but it is not painful or testing. Therefore, what does it mean to me?
You talked about living in the trees!
Is this not just a romanticized idea? Again, I falter to see where I could find meaning there. Everything just seems so fickle. I'm using our transparent needs. I'm trying hard to be part of something I don't want to be. But I am. There's still else to do.
Is it easy? Becoming part of it?
It is. And isn't. Everybody's already part of it. Am I just searching for this something to show others how deep and profound I am?
Or are you questioning something deep within yourself that you cannot understand?
Probably both. What is this?
You're on a bus with pale blues and vibrant reds being lifted through various areas of housing and shops. I am taking you somewhere that may help.
Where?
To Land's Edge. It is a gap between the vast openness ahead and oppression behind. I think you may find meaning there.
What is the temperament of the people on this capital bus? Why should I even compare it to the capital? As if this bus is just the most fulfilled journey of the entire nation. It disturbs me. I just sit back, confused by it all, unable to make decisions on it all. We are fooling ourselves.
I do not think anyone can fully understand or comprehend what they are supposed to
We
be
are
doing.
fooling ourselves, painting a mirage for what we are working towards, and deeming it important. It is something we have chosen, therefore it gives us purpose and meaning. Keep yourself busy and don't let questions seep in.
Okay. I give you spare time. Train and bus journeys are just another form. How shall you spend it, now that it is in your hands?
I shall research into the history of my family. I shall read documents, further information. I shall write a book.
Why don't you have a cup of tea?
I shall read to get ahead, get somewhere, do something.
Oh, you are all plugged in. Cables wrapped around your ankles. But when will you give yourself time to recover the body?
What are our conversations for?
Confirmation and clarification.
I think that most of us are blind or sick, so that one cannot perceive or see properly, as it is external to the body.
And internal diseases blur the body's feeling.
I provide the questions, not answers. So, who will offer them? Who am I? The big question.
We usually ask this after we take a long bath and see ourselves in the mirror.
do in my days define me? And there is nothing to define me now.
What did we do yesterday?
I presented myself for a cafe. I purchased an expensive hair product. I saw a friend, purchased more food and made a meal, and then watched the television.
You must realize that this one day will not reflect our entire existence.
But it has been this way for so long.
What would be the day of a person you would like to be?
I would wake up, eat a delicious breakfast, and eat lots of fruit. I would swim in the sea and read in the sun. I would see companions, drink by a fire. Does this say much about my character?
You are yearning for a simpler day.
I would bore of this if it repeated.
Tell me a memory of yours.
Once, I kept attempting to skydive. And I thought I'd done it before, but then I realised I probably never have. I kept making excuses because I was supposed to jump out of this attic door, but the space was really messy and crammed. I wasn't sure if someone else was in the room. I kept misplacing things. And I thought it was stupid that I was throwing jewellery in the situation, so I took it off to store away. But then they got lost in the rubbish, and then in the end I never jumped. And then someone started to come in and clean. Where are we? But more specifically, why am I living in this current location?
People live where they do because of variables, such as family, heritage, jobs, nationality, costs, similar ideologies, wants and needs of surroundings. What we believe and what we desire is what's inherent in us to always prefer.
And most other lives are just a variation of this equation.
It meets the needs of security, love and self-esteem.
So why the need to vary? I don't want to change for change's sake. I just want to ensure I experience an entirety and not fall into a comfortable zone. Where are you from?
My father was German and my mother was French.
So what does that make you?
I am Grell.
In an attempt to do and not think, I choose expeditions over a purpose, because I can. This is the problem. Do I earn a set amount of time, and then voyage a set amount of time, making the travel external to my purpose, therefore deemed outside of reality and just a long version of a holiday, to which the inevitable is coming back.
It is truly hard to consider what one wants and its priority to what one should and need to be doing.
It all just seems to mix together. I want to voyage. I need a wage to voyage. I need a position to wage, and I don't want to wage in something pointless. Therefore, I want purpose in a paid position.
An alternative of this is voyaging using wage from a dependent source.
But this seems unearned and unworthy, lacking in any drive.
When man freed himself from corporate bonds, he took fate into his own hands. This led to success and economic independence.
So he gave himself opportunity.
Yes, and in this development, it is possible to discern Type 4, top dogs. He is aware of the social world being created and maintained by human agents who are at one with prevailing state of affairs. He is the power holder, as he can see his decisions reverberate throughout society.
So he can change his own history.
And the history of others.
I do not want that responsibility.
I've had a thought shower.
What's a thought shower?
When I was younger, I was told that a brainstorm was too aggressive, so it was named thusly. I believe you should form your own rules and follow them. These rules are already similar to and influenced by others.
But what change or variation of these rules are for the better? And why are they considered better amongst the others? I feel this is all very cynical, which reflects badly on me.
What can you solidly say you want to do?
I want to achieve in creating. I want to find someone I love, form an existence with them. I want to bring in offspring, earn sums within my own means. I want to grow vegetables. What do you say to that? Well, if you shall not love me, I shall love myself. And I do not mean that in a tender way, but rather a self-fulfilling way in which I do not wait for others to watch and observe my actions, but rather I observe and criticize them myself. I became lost last night. In a sea of thoughts. Where am I going? How do I get there? Is there a right way? Am I courageous or even ignorant for treading this path? It's hard. Maintaining the reason